much delay to catch up.
So, nothing really day specific apart from just don't set it to Sunday so you can get your haircut.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really see. Yeah, I think that's literally it, though. I don't really see any other reason why you'd want to set your time to anything in particular, or your
Yeah,
day
so
in particular.
the runners are just setting it to 11 p.m. on a...
Oh, I guess
That's
defeat
out.
lappers. Yeah, I guess
Well,
defeat
yeah.
lappers on the card, to be fair. So if they want
Yes.
that to roll over to Friday, if they don't find a random Lapras in the wild, they can just go to Union and do that.
Yep. And then they set it to Thursday so that they can get the contest. And oh my god.
Yeah.
That spoils it for us that one of the starters is Swerb, please.
Is Swerb just literally fixed it without checking any of the others?
Yeah, he's resetting.
What was that about? Is that...
He
he
probably
meaning or
had
is that a
a
mistake?
misclick and then marked the Magmar. And
Oh my
like,
gosh, he's got to do all this again.
Yeah.
Ah!
that-
Swerve, no. What? What's going on? He's panicking. He's like, I've got to name myself something. Dang it, dude. Fear's not even on the card.
Yeah, I think he just misclicked.
Yeah, probably.
And he was going to roll with it until he saw that Herc marked Magmar.
Now, is this Magmar any good? Thunder Bite? I mean, I guess you could make it work. It's not really ideal, though. But it's got Sandstorm, so that's all. That's that pesky Rock type move taken care of.
Magmar's OP. Hey, shoutouts to Mamgar.
Magmar's pretty good. Got actually surprisingly good attack stat to complement its high special attacks. It can run pretty much any moveset with high-powered moves. But I don't know about just Thunder and Bite though.
Yeah, I mean,
He'll probably check a few more things, but I think you could run this if you didn't really have run into anything decent.
and you know, it's possible that Magmar picks up another move later on.
Yep.
Like Ancient Power.
And more rock type moves.
More rock type moves. There's a Poliwhirl.
Oh yeah, that's an easy one to evolve, but he's not catching that.
Yeah,
Just gonna
Poliwhirl,
do
you just use a Water Stone and that gives you Poliwrath.
Yep. I think I would have caught that, but... Well, we'll see if Herc needs that goal or what, in the end. Maybe he'll catch it this time.
The Mamgar is holding a random TM. Unfortunately, not from the ones that we need for the card.
Man, can you imagine? There've been 3 goals on one Pokemon. That would have been ridiculous.
I
Just
know.
Magmar, Rock type move, TM20 or something. Be pretty great. TM20 and 34 being random TMs. You don't know where you're going to find either of them. So I'll see a bit of a... Yeah, they'll be checking all the TMs they can, I'd imagine.
Yep. There's a bunch of TMs on the ground, and of course, random TMs can be held by wild Pokemon. It's always quite humorous to see.
I don't know if I really want to see that in a tournament race, for that to be the difference. But it could happen.
Yep.
Oh, PP up. It's a nice item. You can sell that for a lot of money. Can help out with those Game Corner Pokemon. You need 48,000, whatever the heck the currency is, Pokemon dollars or whatever for that.
Technically, they're called yen.
Are they actually called yen?
In the Japanese version. They were localized to Pokemon dollars.
Oh, okay.
guess they didn't really want to insert a decimal point to convert them to US dollars. You could buy a Pokeball for $1.99.
Man, that would be like money management would be a nightmare because everything would be like everything would be like 99 instead of a round number of dollars.
Yeah.
You're left with all these cents and like. I'm glad they didn't do. I'm glad they're not quite that true to life.
Can you imagine if they sold gas or petrol? You'd have to go with 9/10 of a cent.
Oh man.
There's Celebi.
Mm-hmm.
Is that on the card this time?
Not this time.
Still, it's a nice Pokemon to have. 100 base stats and pretty much everything.
Yeah. If it has a moveset, it's alright, but we've only seen Water Gun and Smog so far, which isn't that promising.
Yeah. The upside to Smog is that it's good for the Burn, Paralyze, or Poison Sudowoodo goal. The downside is that goal's not even on this card.
Yeah. Celebi's got a lot of weaknesses too. And it's got this slow experience curve being legendary.
Yeah.
So, unless it has a really good moveset, okay, so we've seen Octazooka, Water Gun, Smog, probably not good enough, unless its fourth move is Psychic or something.
I guess he's just eating them for experience.
Uh-huh. Looks that way.
Not a bad play. They do have a relatively high yield.
When does Magmar learn moves anyway?
That's a good question.
Let's have a look here. Magmar's next move is a level 7, so only one level away from... Herc's only one level away from getting a new move, so if that's something good, that would be nice.
I almost typed in Mamgar in search.
Please. I was just imagining you typing teenage medic into these people. Look for Dragonair.
Yeah. You're right. They're not doing Garf strats for you.
Well, I think people have... I haven't seen people actually... Well, actually, did somebody do it not too long ago? I can't even remember. I think it was like... I think it was Noob in Tech vs Noob did Garth strats. But I think on the whole, people are actually starting to get a little more serious about the tournament. So they're seeing less less instances of Garth strats these days. Which, if you're not aware, Garth strats is what people call when you say yes to the catching tutorial. Because I did it by accident in my first Cinco bingo and got information out of it that helped me get a goal on the card. I think it was a Poliwag or something. I don't know if I've ever seen it work out for anybody else when they've tried it.
Yeah, it's just a meme in the community.
God, we have a fair few memes in the community.
Yeah.
Plenty of memes. As evidenced by Pika calling this Magmar Mamgar any chance he gets.
Shout out to Mamgar.
So you see Belly Drum Rhydon. I mean, I don't know if I'd ever really want to run Rhydon, even no matter what its moveset was. Like 4 times weaknesses, slow as heck. It's got great attack, but nah, surely not. Belly Drum Extreme Speed. It works for Azumarill, right? Well,
yeah,
Rapijet.
competitive play. Ooh, that's Mirror Coat Boom.
Ah. But that's another easy Evo for Herc. You can buy stones in the Goldenrod department store with the modifications that have been made to this ROM. But he's going right on back to heal.
Yeah, I don't blame him. Taking a death at this point in the game is a little bit costly. Especially since you want to pick up repels and escape ropes in Violet City, which is really only a handful of fights away. So there's not a lot of opportunities to earn money.
Yeah, and you
Although
don't want
they do have the PP up that they can sell.
and you don't want to wipe at all really with you needing the money for the game corner Pokemon.
Right. I think Herc was contemplating picking up a second Poliwhirl to breed. He's playing as Stingbad.
Stingbad.
That's
I'm
what
sure-
it is, right?
Yeah, totally. Alright, what's the level 7 move? Ice Punch, hey, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Now we got that Bolt Beam coverage, kind of, if you want to chance that Thunder accuracy. Sludge Bomb Grimer, good thing.
Yeah, it's a decent stab on any other Pokemon.
Yeah, Sludge Bomb Muck would be pretty decent, actually.
What's Swerb looking for?
I don't know. Well, he's found his Poliwhirl if he wants to get that.
Nope.
Nope. Guess not.
Well,
There you go, just... This is pretty no going through these goals at a reasonable pace. You don't often see 3 marked already.
yeah, especially Pokemon goals.
Yeah. Like unless you're like looking for a main or something and you run into a bunch of stuff. But these guys haven't really been doing too much searching. They've just basically been going through here.
Yeah. Herc going to collect this item. It's a star piece.
That's pretty good.
Money. Yeah, there's a handful of items whose only purpose is to sell for money. Guy McGuy, the starters were Spearow, something else, and Magmar.
Yeah, I can't remember what the other thing was. Full restore too. These guys have been picking up some pretty decent items so far.
Yeah. Shuckle. Thanks, chat.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, Shuckle's a good Pokemon to have for Berry Juice Elixir. It would be even better if that goal was on the card.
I mean, the last race it was the central goal, so I think we're due a break from that.
Yeah, I saw that race. That was fun. Quillfish with Hyper Beam.
Ah, yeah, Magmar's defense isn't so great, so wasn't able to get that Thunder off.
Yeah, the answering a question in chat, the Magmar has Sandstorm. They are allowed to remove Sandstorm at the cost of unmarking the goal.
Yeah.
So the question is, will Herc be able to pull this off? No,
Nope.
he gets one hit.
Oh no! And
He also has Seismic Toss!
and Swerb tries to go for Bite to finish it off, but it's not enough.
Right, so
Might
Herc's
hit
going
2
to-
Thunders.
Herc's going to predict the Hyper Beam.
Ah, I see. Yeah, this
Little
could work.
does he know, this thing has Bite. And will probably... Oh, it also has Flame Wheel!
Now that was Swerb who used Bite to try and finish it off.
Oh.
I don't know why he's doing it this way though, and not just switching to the Celebi from the Magmar.
Yeah, he was probably hoping that the Quillfish had Hyper Beam as its only attacking moves. Because that's literally all he saw.
Why is he switching Celebi to the front? You just have to swap out to Celebi, like leave with Magmar, swap out to Celebi, or
Yeah.
kill it with Hyper Beam, and then you'll be fine.
Alternatively,
Well, I say
you
fine.
Sprout
you
Tower
can
and get like 3 more levels.
Ah, I don't do that. Was he going for accuracy reduction strats with Octazooka?
It also has Fire Spin!
The strats, dude. It's not even going for Hyper Beam now, just... Oh, nice para. Very
yeah.
nice para.
I think Herc wins from here.
Okay, so he does finish it off with Bite.
Yeah, let's go Swerve. Alright, what do you have for us today? Pincer. It's not on this card.
Oh man. Finish it off with full swipe. literally a line from the anime.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, I'm serious. There's a guy with his scissor and he's like saying, finish it off with full swipe. And then it's like, it doesn't look like, what? And Ash is like, remember in Pokemon you can't predict anything. It's like, it's the dumbest exchange.
Yeah, so both our runners are past the level 9. Herc is up to Falkner. He's probably going to want to heal and save. You can't heal a fainted Pokemon, Herc. Yeah, let's go anime. They even have a Poliwhirl. That's how anime this is.
Is Poliwhirl particularly anime?
There's a meme in Geese's orbit.
Man.
Something
this is
about...
memes I'm not even aware of here.
Something about a handful of races. Oh my god, for Alligator has Thunder.
Yeah, Herc misses the Thunder and then gets paralyzed by Feraligator's Thunder.
Yeah, but it was essentially being a race that Keys did where he started with a Poliwag that had a god moveset and he had to release it. But then later on he picked up a Poliwrath with an equally good moveset.
Not bad.
I think it had Sacred Fire, which is especially funny because in a 251 race that he did, was it 251? I don't know, it could have been a Spinner Hill to Red, but one of the rockets had Sacred Fire, Poliwrath, or Politoed, or something.
So these guys basically beating Faulkners around the same time.
Yeah, Swerb made up for his earlier slip-up. Choosing the wrong starter.
Yeah, I mean, that was what, like a 2 or 3 minute time loss? It was quite substantial. Maybe not 3 minutes, probably like 2.
We're seeing the runners do the egg and the heel in the opposite order.
How are they both going right to that PC? Just want to deposit that egg, make sure it doesn't hatch. Probably don't need to do that right now, but don't want to take any chances, fair enough.
Yeah, typically what you'd see is runners go all the way to the bug contest and drop off the egg at that PC. Or they drop it off at the daycare PC. And of course, the lowest percentage of runners will hold on to the egg and let it hatch.
Well, maybe not with 3 eggs on the card.
The sink! The perfect sink!
This is pretty crazy what's happening right now. And they're both getting countered in the same like little 2x2 square. Unfortunately, they're different encounters though. Oh, Swerb falls behind because he tries to take the Slober out for some experience.
Well, they synced up again.
Jeez.
What is this race?
And Swerb pulls ahead. Oh no, but now Hurt catches. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, soft sand is a pretty nice item to have if you pick up a ground type move such as Earthquake. You could equip the soft sand, give it a boost. Ooh, Slowpoke Tail.
Nice. We're getting a few high value items here.
Yeah, the Slowpoke Tail there is actually kind of humorous because of this guy right here, who tries to sell you a Slowpoke Tail for $1 million. He just picked one up off the ground.
Yeah. You feel like, oh, $1 million, geez, I could just sell this to some passing trainer and I'll have gotten that 3 game corner Pokemon goal easy. It's like, that guy over there is selling it to you for $1 million. I'll give you 50% off.
Herc going for fishing strats. See if Swerb does the same.
Fishing strats. Like, I to this day, I'm not sure if he thinks this is a good play or if he's just memeing every time. I guess he doesn't have a lot of info, to be fair. Like, he has. But it's very early days, yeah. He's not even getting anything.
He's not even putting it on the select
Dude, are
button.
they both doing it? What is... Why? These guys, honestly. Swerb could have overtaken Herc by now. Oh, but he gets the fishing encounter before Herc does. Oh my goodness. Raichu.
It's a Raichu.
And Abra.
Abra. Okay,
Well,
let's get for it.
okay, well, yeah, that could... No, and Ferret Kadabra's on the card.
Yeah, that too. So... Gamble...
So fishing strats perhaps worth paying out for Herc
Yeah,
here.
I've had fishing strats work out for me as well in the past.
Didn't I see you, like, you know, get a fishing Pokemon, then, like, I don't know, then, like, you used one fishing Pokemon to catch another fishing Pokemon on Ilex or something ridiculous like that. I don't flipping remember. It was something dumb like that.
Yeah, I always check the fishing slots in this cave, Union Cave, and Alex Forest because they're different slots. There's also a unique set of slots on Route 34 just outside the forest, although I very often forgot to check there. So Herc's going to be the first one to check this TM.
After running into this encounter.
Totodile.
So neither of them repelling through here. Guess they just want that sweet information.
Well, Swerve's repelling.
Okay, well, it looks like Herc's repelling
think.
now.
Yeah. Rio asking how the audio is. I'm sure you know, but
Yeah, it's not really a question we can answer.
yeah.
Fire blast! Oh! Whoa, okay. Oh, he's thinking about getting in
Yeah.
a sandstorm. Yeah, and he's
Yeah, he got rid
unlocking
of
that
it.
goal. Oh, I hope he finds one later.
He'll probably dex the Magmar later to see if he can pick up another one.
Yeah, I guess that could work.
Or he'll check one of these TMs and it'll be Rock Throw. Yeah, I don't think Herc fought the Pokemaniac.
No, he didn't.
be planning around that. Or he might be doing that later when he goes to pick up the 2 in the basement.
Yeah, I mean you have to go get the ones in the basement anyway, so could just be leaving it for later.
Yeah.
He'll probably, I mean it's in the corner, so it's in a good spot. He'll probably want to get that goal
Yeah.
later on.
There's 11 Pokemaniacs total in the game, so you can afford to skip one. And if you're going down into Union Cave, you might as well do both in the basement.
Yeah, usually the one you skip is either the one. If don't use repels is on the card, then it makes sense to skip the one in Mountain Mortar. If you know you're going to be going towards Blackthorn anyway.
Yeah.
So you could either skip that one or just skip or just skip the one on your way to I forget what the route number is, but it's the one east of Mahogany.
Yeah, 44.
Okay.
So Swerb taking stock of his berries.
Yeah, he just doesn't want to lose those.
Yeah,
I think he must. I think he will. I think he has 5 right now because he has the poison cure, paralyzed cure, bitter, normal berry, and the mint berry they found in Union Cave.
Yeah. So yeah, you don't want to lose them. You also don't want them cluttering up your inventory. Herc getting rid of Thunder for Fire Blast. Wants to hold on to that rock type move.
Ooh, I don't know about that because, man, he doesn't. Well, he has bites. Bites the only really thing he has to hit water types. Well, I guess Fire Blast is the most powerful option, really.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, it's a good move and it's stab.
Man, but it's tough though, isn't it? You don't know when you're gonna come across another Pokemon with a rock type move.
Well, perhaps the level 19 move will solve that problem.
Or maybe they'll just get a Sandstorm TM.
Possible. There's another wall that Herc has to watch out for.
Oof, Bone Club Rapidash.
Other fire types. Man, there's an Amistar down here.
With self
But
destruct. Oh no!
oh my god, it crit!
Oh no! I don't think that would have killed without the crit. Not with the Omastar at that level. Ah, that's unlucky for Swerb.
Where is he resetting back to?
I don't know. Okay, just here. Not too
Okay.
bad.
Whew. That could have been hairy. When the 14's a Machamp. With Super Fang.
Oh man. He's out of Fire Blast too.
And Mega Kick!
Nice.
No! Oh my god, this well.
Ah, he'll be alright as long as he can hit both his Fire Blasts. 85% accurate. So pretty
Mamgar's
decent
falling
with all those
off.
high power moves. But still, you know, misses when you really don't want it to. Okay, worked out that time. Oh man, he missed Thunder. I don't think this will kill him this. Yeah, okay. He's fine this time because he didn't get crit.
Alright, so Herc's going to be the first one into Bugsy's gym. See which side he goes. He goes left. Alright. The thing with these twins is, whether you fight the left or the right twin, you'll get a different team. And fighting one locks you out of fighting the other. So, ooh, there's
Raikou
Raikou
there.
info. So if Swerb goes right, he stands to miss that info.
Mm-hmm. If that Rapidash was higher level, it would be pretty. It might be pretty scary with Burn Club.
Yeah.
This is gonna. Bugsy's gonna have a Rapidash calling it right now.
Alright, so we're seeing Teenage Medic and now Baby Medic.
Oh my goodness. Teenage Medic.
Teenage Medic. The joke being that Medic's favorite Pokemon is Dragonite. Medic, aka Medician. One of the higher tier runners in this tournament.
Yeah, he'll face the winner of this race, in fact.
Yeah. And the winner of that race gets to face whoever wins between Kizaron and the winner of Montebank versus Consult.
Oh man.
Oh my god, stab, earthquake, Pupitar.
Whew, scary stuff that.
Does he have revives? Oh, that Abra...
I think that's like the one thing he didn't pick up. He picked up a full restore, but no revive.
That Abra moveset isn't very good, but Metal Claw. He's using Sky Attack! What are you doing, Herc?
I mean, he's gonna die, so Metal Claw was never gonna kill from there. Octazooka though? No, okay, he's level 3. Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Yeah.
So Swerb will get the Raikou info too.
Just taking the wipe. Okay. I mean, did he not save in front of Quick?
Not sure, I guess not. That's gonna lose him some money.
Yeah. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, he had quite a lot of money too, like we
Yeah,
saw when he
he
just was
sold
shopping
off
there.
like a whole bunch of his items.
That's gonna suck for the 3 game corner Pokemon.
Yeah. Well, you get a lot of money in the mid game anyway, so it's not too bad.
You get a fair bit, yeah. It's just yeah, but it's just a shame that you lost that much already. You might need an amulet coin to pop up sometime in the future.
Alright, round 2. Oh,
Ha,
you
you
guessed
freak.
the phrase!
Well, that works.
GG. Alright, let's see how bad this TM is.
I didn't see that.
Is that Splash?
I didn't see it, so. You think
either
it's
Splash
do
or
you?
Splash?
Flash or Splash?
We'll see it when he goes to teach Cut.
Ooh, Swerb lives on 1
Ooh.
from that earthquake. Oh, nice, nice, nice.
And he did that fight in 1 try, so
It's a bit of
he's
a
more or
hard
less
stop.
caught up to Herc.
Yeah, I just didn't see it at all on Swerb screen, so no idea what that TM
Yeah.
is.
Right. It went too fast for me on Swerve side too. Probably going at 30 FPS. Yeah. Trying to learn Psy-Wave. Not Psy-Beam, not Psy-Kick, Psy-Wave.
The Psy-Wave is not a good move.
Not at all.
Does
It does
between-
random damage.
Yeah, I think between half your level and 1.5 times your level.
Yeah, so in this case it will do between 9 and 27 damage.
And also it's not that accurate either. I think it's like something stupid like, I don't know, 85%, maybe even less than that, I don't know. It's not very good.
Yeah, avoid at all costs.
Oh, it's 80, dang, that's pretty
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah, we've had runners get burned by making that mistake. Speaking of getting burned, that's a nice and crispy Quagsire on Swerve's side. Alright, so we're gonna be able to see what... Yeah, it is
It was
Splash!
Okay.
What
It's
the heck?
Team 40 is Sword Stance. That would be really nice on a different Pokemon.
Yeah. Sword Stance raises your attack 2 stages, but it does nothing for you if your entire moveset is special.
calcium too. All these money items.
Yeah. Let's see if Herc decides to go for fishing here.
Oh my gosh. He had several chances there. He's still got, you know, he could still do it on the way around.
Yep. Wonder if he goes for headbutt. Nope.
Is he gonna let Pika down?
Don't duck me down, Herc. Ooh, experience share.
Ah,
That's
he
fine.
slaps that on that Abra, perhaps.
Yeah. Might do that later when he's going for Glacier Badgers. A lot of good experience down there. What's Lickitung on Swerb's side? Is that on the card?
Nope.
No. It's it's a significant other to the Tangela Lickitung goal.
Yeah, I don't know. Did he see something on this, or what? I'm not sure why he's wanting to catch this, really. Unless he saw it have a rock type move. I don't think I've seen anything like that.
I think he just likes Lickitung. Or whatever
Okay.
reason. Six
Well,
normals.
six normal. Oh yeah, jeez, I completely forgot about that because these guys haven't been catching anything.
We haven't seen any normal types up till now. This Lickitung is going to kill Swerb before he has a chance to catch it. There we go.
Man. Imagine wiping to a level 6 Lickitung. That'd be pretty embarrassing.
But Herc's the first one to... what are we naming it? I don't think Swerb was terribly happy about that. He's fishing here!
Dang it, dude.
Okay. You ever seen this strat?
Nice memes.
And there's a Sudowoodo! Burn it! Burn the Sudowoodo!
It's not on the card, man.
I don't care!
Oh, he's catching it too.
It
The
might have
heck
a
is
stab
this?
move.
It's not any more likely than anything else to have a rock type move.
Well, he's checking it.
Yeah, no.
It doesn't have stab.
What is this? What is this pile of goo that is Kenya?
It's either Ditto, Grimer, or Muck.
Is that the only 3? Like, I feel like there's more that it could be. Like, I feel like even, like, Coughing has that sprite as well. For some reason.
Might.
Oh man, Swerve is fishing. What are these fishing strats? He's found a Sudowoodo as well. What are these memes going on here?
It is Grimer. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I guess, Alex slots are the same as 34. Okay. The more you know.
But there you go, you've enhanced Pika's meme repertoire. I hope you guys are happy.
I am super happy. It's so satisfying to just watch the runners take a break and go fishing.
Alright, what we got in the contest?
Oh, we got a Nidoran male, that's...
Oh, that'll give him 2 easy evolutions if he wants to catch it, but guess not.
Yeah. It's one level to Nidorino and then just use a Moonstone. Ooh, there's Hitmonchan.
Right, Hitmon there.
Yep.
Very nice.
And Zapdos. So far we've seen 3 different Pokemon that cannot possibly breed. Not that you want to use the contest to catch a breeding pair.
Well, I mean, you can't because you can only take
Yeah,
one out of there.
Exactly. It would be a meme to see someone try. There's a Jolteon. It's in Evolution, one of the better ones.
Yeah, I don't know if he's getting a lot of value out of continuing to search for things.
Yeah, it's just gonna go for the Adamant TM. Ooh, Bitterberry. It's nice to have a spare one of those.
Yeah, nice to be able to actually use those.
Yeah. So I hope he doesn't get confused by which berries he has and which he doesn't. He'd need a Bitterberry to fix that.
More money.
Alright, he got third place, so that's the gold berry.
That's another kind of berry. That's nice. He's on. If he just needs to get this berry, and he'll have his 7, won't he?
Yep. And the card spoiled it for us.
Oh, he did. Wait, did he pick that up?
He did.
Okay, I wasn't sure if his bag was full.
Yeah, the text goes kind of fast for berry
Okay.
trees. You don't get the jingle at all.
Yeah, that's his 7th one. He has berry, poison cure, paralyze cure, mint, bitter, gold, and burnt. Not
Oh,
burnt,
and luck!
anything.
Both our runners are on the same fight again.
Nice, and they've got info that they already have.
So they could have gone right twin with no
Yep.
loss at all.
They could have. Right Twin could have given you that crucial Mantine info or something. Or, you never know.
Yeah, we could have had a Skarmory. There's TM46. That's one of the random TMs that could be on the card. And it's Sketch! Which means it's literally any move.
Sketch is pretty cool. Probably not going to be seeing use on this Magma though, because it already has Fire Blast.
There's Ho-Oh. It was on a previous card, not on this one though, fortunately.
he's just taking it out.
Just
I can be
Hitmontop
a
out.
legendary. The power. Oh, Hitmontop. Hey, that'd be nice to Swerb if he can run into that.
Yeah. See if he does on his way back.
That's a normal type. Pidgeotto.
And on Herc side, Executor. Pidgeotto is also a good candidate for the Pokemon with 4 moves matching its types. You know, it's normal flying type, and there's 3 normal HMs and 1 flying type HM.
It's not on the card though.
I know, but it's just nice info to have for others wanting to get into this category. A little bit of speed tech.
Herc wasn't able to. Oh well, sorry, he was fighting Pokemaniac. I thought it was a wild. I was like, whoa, he's suddenly on the ground. Okay,
Yeah.
getting that haircut.
Getting that Magmar nice and styled. How do they cut a Magmar's
Yeah,
hair?
I have no idea.
Oh, and
Just-
there's an
just
elixir.
That's pretty funny because in the last race there was a berry juice there,
What kind of Brando?
which was important for one of the goals. The berry juice and elixir goal. That's pretty good. Hey,
The middle
speaking,
goal, no less.
it's another option if Raico's not in favorable spots.
This mirror coat, though.
Did he really set up? He's setting up Sandstorm because he's scared of Miracle.
Not a bad stretch.
Oh, and Swerb runs into a Houndour, so that's nice. You won't have to search for that Snubble then.
Yep. If it'll get in the ball.
Yeah, but that'll be nice. It's not getting the ball,
It's also not hitting Zap Cannon, which is
which
also
is
good.
true.
Anyway, Herc's going to most likely check the game corner poke, see if the 100 coin poke can be bred.
Swerb finally catches that Houndour. finds the Hitmon here.
Let's found another hand hour.
See what these game corner Pokemon are then. Well, he's buying some coins anyway, because you probably need to for the
Free
game
eggs,
corner
yeah.
Pokemon.
There's
That
first
sounds fun.
Staryu T-Tar.
That'll
Okay,
work.
so that's a guaranteed normal type.
Yep.
Okay, so the first one he got was a female. He's going to save and reset until he gets a male. That'll be
Yeah.
his breeding pair.
And the fastest way you can check the nickname is to... checks the gender is to nickname it, and then you see the gender symbol.
Yep. Okay, so he's gonna head down, pick up the odd egg. Well, first of all, he's gonna pick up the item here. It's a Sacred Ash. That's a good safety item. It has smokescreen and ancient power. Yes.
That'll be good for Swerb. So he'll
Well,
so he can remark that goal if he goes for the Dunsparce.
well, hold on. There's a chance that
Oh, I guess it could be overwritten,
unlearn the
couldn't it?
move.
Oh, yeah, you might have to like move ancient power to the bottom.
And he's
so-
not even checking whether they're brother or sister.
He's just that confident.
I mean, it's a small chance, but if you get bad luck, this could come back and bite you hard.
Now where's Swerb going?
He's
Is it-
taking the slow route.
I mean, yeah, you should save that until after you've done all your searching. Oh, you found a Centret though. And a
Yeah,
normal type for him.
Yeah, it's only one level until it hits the forward point.
Yep.
In Skarmory in
Ooh,
Clefairy
okay.
which is shaped like a Whitney.
I'm getting all sorts of info here. We're just missing info on Starmie and Cloyster, or Sandslash/Narbok, and Staryu is one of the Pokemon in the game corner, so...
Yeah, you just pick up a Waterstone while you're selling down all your items.
No Goldberry for Swerb.
That was an 18th Centret. How does that not at least get third?
It's a Centret, dude. Stats are pretty terrible. Oh, the Shelder as well. In
Yeah,
case he decides not to go for the game corner Pokemon.
for whatever reason. I don't know why he wouldn't say free goal.
Alright, so we just don't have info on Sandslash or Arbok now.
Yeah. The servers are going to be doing the Goldenrod Underground circuit. Herc, meanwhile, gearing up to take on the Sudowoodo.
Is it gonna be an Arbok? Is it gonna complete the set? Or maybe it'll be a Lapras no matter going to Union Cave. It'll probably just be something that has no relation to anything on the card.
Yeah, my guess is that it's going to be a wild TM34 Spragger.
Okay. You know, I'm not sure I'm that confident that you'd win out if you bet money on that.
Yeah, we'll see.
I guess we will.
Yeah, Sudowoodo holding TM34. There we go.
Could happen.
It'll be a
actually.
vanilla Sudowoodo. No, that's idiotic.
Herc just confirming that he has those 7 berries in there, and he can use all the other berries he likes.
And using box stretch to heal his main.
And deposit that egg. Well, no, he did that already. So Swerb checking those game corner Pokemon.
Not
And
even saving.
Not actually buying them. Does he not have room in his party? I don't know. There's no normal type for Herc if he can weaken it.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it also has Moonlight.
Moonlight.
And Poison Powder! Does it count if the Sudowoodo poisons you?
You get it, because it's a cow.
Yeah, now I get it. Centric has
Why are
an
you
active
laughing?
feature.
Why aren't you laughing? Sorry, okay.
Alright, so... I'm curious to see what else this Miltank has.
Miltank's pretty decent with the right
it's
stats,
got-
I guess.
It's got
Got
good
it.
physical stats.
Yeah, it's a decent physical stat. I think it's like 80 base attack. So not great, but not unworkable.
Yeah. Like, if it had a strong normal type move, I'd consider running it.
I was like, thank you for waiting. Like, Herc was sure waiting for a while there on that screen.
I wonder if that was intentional.
Oh, he's buying 500 tokens. He's like gonna be going all in on this. Well, I say that he'll have enough money for other stuff, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so female runs fast there. And a male one there. Good stuff.
Alright, so both the runners gonna get luck with the game pointer genders. That's nice to see.
But he hasn't checked the Dunsparce's moveset, so doesn't realise that they have a rock type move.
Yeah.
Ooh. That could come into play later on for Swerb if he doesn't find anything else with a rock type move.
Yeah, we'll just have to hope. He's not checking.
These guys are, well, I mean, it is very unlikely. Like, what is it? I think, is it that the defense IV has to match, and then the special IV also has to be like 8 away or something?
Something like that. I don't know.
It's like, I'm not sure I've ever seen them be incompatible in a race, but you don't want to take that chance and have a nasty surprise later on.
Yeah. So our two runners at this point are about a city apart. Are finishing up these Kimono girls, going to get Surf soon. That's going to be a nice addition to his moveset. And he knows that the Dunsparce has a rock type move, so he's probably going to teach it over Sandstorm.
I don't know. Did he move Ancient Power to the bottom though?
He didn't move them around.
See that.
So we'll have to. At the end of the race, we'll have to ask her to check whether the Dunsparce in the daycare still has his rock type move.
Yeah, because the next move it'll learn, it will override the top move. So
yeah.
Like it was level 5. What level does Dunsparce learn the next move? Just having a look
13.
here. 13? Okay, well that's a fair bit away then.
Yeah. There's
okay. He'll probably be fine in that case, but
that's a normal type stack of experience, and Herc is not cashing it. He's also not saving before arrival. That's a mistake.
13 isn't. I don't know. I don't know the game well to know like how many levels it would gain with all the moving around you do.
I think it's like one experience every 4 steps or something like that. Something weird like that. I don't know.
Like in the later games, I'm pretty sure it's just 1 experience point per step. I don't know what it is in this game. But yeah, it's 13 that learns a move. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see later on if we don't see anything else with the rock type move. Might have to check that out.
Yeah. Of course, if we find something else with the rock type move, then he doesn't have to check first, so... That could work in his favor. It could also work in Swerv's favor. Oh, this rival. Not a problem. By the way, just a quick comment on the mill tank. In the race earlier today, Rival was running a mill tank. I'll shut up. Oh, you've got the audio is coming from Swerv's side, okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Surely Swerb has 7 different types of berry now, picking up that hidden ice berry.
Oh, it has self-destruct again! I was just saying! The mill tank in the last ROM had self-destruct.
There's another easy Evo for Herc there.
So Rival's mill tank in the last ROM had self-destruct, and I think Parashong. So.
Oh yeah, that was Rival 4, wasn't it?
Yes.
When Paradox died to it and had no revives.
This is totally the same problem.
Or even see Whirlwind from
a Yanma.
Well, not from a Yanma, we saw it from Ho this time.
Yeah. Yanma was the Whirlwinder in Paradox's race.
Yep, we saw that a fair bit. I think it was like 3 or 4 times before he finally was able to catch one.
I think we're just on the order of 5 or 6.
So Swerb doing this before the dance theater. Don't really understand why people do this, to be honest. It doesn't seem like it seems like you just want surf straight away on pretty much anything.
Yeah, plus the kimono girls are easier because they're all at level 17, and you can take a break to heal in between.
Oh, Herc trying to learn Toxic, just like the PSR community. Sorry.
We're not that bad.
Yeah, we're not that bad.
Come join us, we have cookies.
Toxic.
Please.
Right, you guys are gonna have to tell us what these cries are, because we can't hear. Alright. Feel free to, just lie to us in chat. We won't know.
So they're Diglett, Cubone, and Magikarp.
Okay. Thanks, Pika.
No, I didn't hear them either.
Suicune is Krabby. Okay.
Okay.
Krabby's a pretty distinctive cry. I believe that.
Just a matter of the other two. First two or Gen 2?
Well, that narrows it down a bit.
Yeah. Pupitar and Houndoom. Well, let's see if I can bring it up on my end. Watch the VOD real quick.
Man, this is real important to Pika here. It could matter, to be fair. Anyway, in the
Yeah,
meantime,
okay, I'll believe Doles. I mean, who actually said it? Legend Insigni. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Thank you for correctly identifying the cries.
oh, is he right? She,
Yeah,
he, she, it.
them.
Chatters aren't people.
Yeah!
You're all bots. I'm calling you out.
If I put a command in chat, you'll respond to it immediately.
With the return of Miracoat Suiki in here.
Alright, watch this. Chat is going to be flooded with panic basket emojis.
Oh, there's
See, there we
one.
go.
Oh yes, one. Whoa, whoa! I'm drowning. Yes. Dang, you sure showed me, Pika.
Yeah. And I completely missed what that TM was.
Oh, I don't know. Dang, that going through all the grass.
Yeah,
Finding a normal type.
yeah, typically what you see is,
And not catching it. It's not fairy type yet. Just saying.
hey
Sorry,
chat.
I keep interrupting you, Pika. What are you trying to say?
I was trying to say that what I typically see from runners is they go through the grassless path above. It's fairly easy to get through without hitting the sailor. Ooh, Sand Slash.
Hey, that is all the info you need, and that's info on every goal now. Every Pokemon goal, that is.
Now watch them all be in Beam Island and Beam Tower.
Yeah, probably. We haven't seen any dex checks yet. And the only Ferric Kadabra info we've seen. No way, actually, we got Sentra. We got Sentra as well on Swerb's end.
Yeah.
So yeah, they both got a waste for that one. Got Abra. We had Abra from fishing from Herc. Sentra from the contest. From Swerb. Wait, speaking of Swerb, what happened? What did I miss? I'm seeing Miltank on the screen instead of Magmar, and it looked like he was looking for revives and didn't see any.
Yeah, I completely missed it.
Something happened there. He got Boom Crit again.
Oh
He got Boom Crit earlier in the run from Nomastar. Oh my goodness.
Heat attack! And double slap 5 hit. Oh, Jesus Christ.
He still survives. Why is he? Is he? Well, is he gonna try and win with him? Oh, I guess he can win with him, tank, really, can't he? Or the Sentret. He could get a level on the Sentret, get that ferret straight away. Okay, never mind. That was like nothing.
This fight, though. Yeah, so Ferret is a normal type, it's also an evolution, and there's the Wiggly-Woo. This ROM is validated.
Didn't try and bring your Link to the Past memes in here. We've already got enough of our own.
Come on, what's wrong with the little community merger, huh? We've already got the Link to the Past free streamers.
Dang it, Dave. We've had TGE doing some commentary on here too. Oh man, I guess it's real. I guess I can't deny it.
The boom strat! Boom me, get boomed. Huh.
Some kind of bug?
Yeah, I wonder what. It has Rock Smash. Oh, it's the Heracross.
Smash from Heracross? Totally runnable.
Yeah, if it was at level 25.
I mean, probably not even then with that moveset, to be honest. Maybe if it was Drill Peck instead of Wing Attack.
Eh,
And Double Kick instead
mean,
of Rock Smash.
Wing Attack has a base of 35 power points.
Yeah, it's like, you know, in the XY speedrun, you use Wing Attack over Aerial Ace because it has 35 PP to Aerial Ace's 20.
Yeah, so you need to spend less time in menus or healing.
Herc deciding to level that Abra up now.
Not a bad call.
Yeah, he's not really gonna need too many more levels. He doesn't have to do he doesn't have to do the Rising Badge, so he's not gonna have many more tough fights really.
Yeah.
Unless Price is just some kind of monster.
Plus the levels in this gym aren't too bad. And the Swerb's evolving his Sentret already.
Nice. There we go.
There's evolution 1 for him. Also a free normal type. And not saving before Morty. Yee. That's a potential mistake.
The Magma was the starter, Cyber Chow.
And there's level 16 for HerculesBenchpress. So that's going to evolve after this fight.
Mm-hmm. Assuming he wins.
Eh, pretty
Well,
good odds.
I doubt he'll wipe his entire team.
Yeah, this Pidgey's gonna put up not at all a fight. He gets level 17. Alright.
Crit Thunder from Suicune. Man, getting all
So,
these crits, more boom strats. There we go. And there it is. Man Swerb.
so, looking at the card at this point, Herc has all the goals that Swerb has, and then some. And he's also got a little bit more on story progress.
Well, I mean, assuming that these Pokemon are all gettable, he's kind of spoiled for choice a little bit with what you could do. You have like, I think, 8 potential bingos if all these Pokemon are in reasonable places.
For messing up the movement there, he's gonna have to fight this optional.
Yeah, not really much info you can get out of it at this point. I mean, he doesn't know exactly where the Hitmon is, so that would be the only info that would... Well, I say that. He has Entei info, so if the Raikou and Suicune aren't in good spots, that could help.
Yeah, it's possible that the Suicune could be at Mount Silver. The Raikou could only be at Whirl Islands. And the Entei would show up in a slightly better place, Mount Mortar.
Catching this Poliwag.
Two free evolutions.
I mean, you say free, it's level 25 that evolves into Poliwhirl.
I didn't catch what level it was at.
16.
Eh,
He's a fair bit off. But maybe maybe it has a rock type move.
if he decides to go for the static Suicune,
Oh, we're gonna see the dex check. All right, let's have a look and see where these guys are. Shelder.
Meme Island
46. So, like, he can get the Staryu from the game corners, that's not so important. Sandslash.
Meme Island 43.
Okay.
It's possible that these Meme Island folks are in Lugia's room.
I mean, I guess.
So it looks like
32 he checked. Well, he didn't check. So he didn't check the Skarmory.
yeah, he's probably going to go for the Sandslash first,
And he didn't
since
check
it's on the
the
critical path,
Suicune and Raikou Entei.
picking up a boatload of Pokeballs. Ooh, and a cleanse tag. That'll be useful because he's not repelling. So, I know that people have said that it's faster to go through Mount Mortar this way, if you repel.
If you repel, yeah. Which he hasn't been doing.
Yeah, I usually take the South Route via the water. It allows me to pick up 2 additional items.
Yeah, for if he's going for the, he might not even be going for the game corner Pokemon at this point. He has like a lot of, he has info on a lot of goals, and he might just think that buying the game corner Pokemon is not worth his time.
There's Poliwrath. The anime continues.
Just completely passed me by.
Also, this is where the walls begin. Because this Magmar, with Ice Punch, Fire Blast, Surf, and Bite, is completely Poliwrath walled.
Well, luckily he has a massive level advantage, so it's not too big a deal.
Yeah, but he is paralyzed, and he got fully parried like 5 times in a row. Not at all what you want to see this late in the game.
Looks like he has nothing to cure that, so he's just going straight
just
into
this other
this other main mech.
Jerk learns strength. Yeah, so Swerve's move order on this Jerk is a little odd, I would say. He has cut and strength up on top, which you can use just by talking to whatever you need to cut or strength. And I imagine he's going to teach Sweet Sin and Fly to Jerk as well. Unless he reorders his moves, those are going to be his 3rd and 4th move. And you do need to select them from the menu in order to use them in the field. So it's faster to have Sweet Sin on top, Fly right below it.
So Herc knows that the Sandslash is somewhere on this route.
Yeah, there's 7 land slots, 3 water slots that Sandslash could exist in on this route.
Does he really need Sandslash Arbok though? Like he has a choice of things to go for. If he like I assume he's not gonna bother with the 3 game corner Pokemon at this point.
Cyber, I know that you can switch move orders. It is a little extra time because you're in the menu for that, and Gen 2 menuing is slow.
Yeah, well, he has like if he's not going for like a 3 game corner Pokemon, he still has 7 possible bingos he can do. So it's just like which one's the fastest to go for.
It's possible that after wiping in the early game, Herc has written off the game corner pokes.
Well, you know, he doesn't really need it anyway. With all the info he has, he can do fine without that. So, yeah, I don't know. What would be the fastest thing to do then for him? What would be the fastest? What would be the ones that he would?
Oh my God! It's slightly more pink.
Gosh, that is very pink, goodness me.
So Herc just killing the shiny, not even bothering with trying to catch it. And now
These are all fairly fast goals. I'm not really sure what would be the best thing to not do. Maybe he could not do column 5.
Yeah. Well, Scammer is in bad places. Dark Cave and Ice Path.
Oh, okay.
Very.
Let's get rid of that then.
Let's Olive and Water, as well as Meme Tower and Meme Island. Because why not? I mean, not Meme Tower. Mount Meme.
Yeah, so I guess don't do row 5, and then maybe don't do column 5. You just do not bother with the. Well, I don't know.
Well, he's doing the 10 Pokemaniacs, so clearly TLBR is in his route.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Column 2, if the TM exists.
Nah, he doesn't need column 2. That's
Yeah.
doesn't
Row
need
1
that.
is easy.
You can do row 1 easily. You can do column 4, column 5, and then the diagonals, I guess.
Yep.
That's probably his path.
Well,
Row
looks
1,
to be
column
the
4,
route of-
column 5, and the diagonals.
Yeah, that looks to be the route of least resistance. Meanwhile, Swerb made it past Chuck. He's now almost in the cleanup phase. He just needs to do the shiny and talk to Lance to unlock the rest of the world. There's Igglybuff, that's another normal type.
Yep. I might have missed a few that he's caught, but that's at least his 4th one.
I haven't been keeping track.
I know
I'll
he's
let the
caught.
Pokédex do that for me.
I know he's caught Snubble, Dunsparce, and Miltank. Not sure he's caught any other normal types. But yeah, he will need to check whether the Dunsparce still has the rock type move though, if he is going for that path we were talking about. He didn't even catch the Igglybuff in the end.
I mean, if it doesn't, he could just buy another.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
Swerb taking
Yeah,
the
pretty
rocket
easy
path.
enough. Yeah, you don't need to do. I've seen a few runners do this, but it's not necessary to go through here. You can just go up. You can just like go up to grass.
And in fact, with the hidden power TM on the card and a random TM on the card, it's faster to go the left route, grab the TMs, and then fly to the lake.
Yeah, but like even if that wasn't there, you could just, you know, it would be faster to just go up via the grass, and you can dodge the spinner easily enough without stopping.
Yeah. Assuming, of course, you have good execution.
Yeah.
But I mean, with 10 Pokemaniacs on the card, you don't even need to dodge the spinners. Well, there's the Sand
There's
Slash.
the Sand Slash. There we go. Good stuff.
Oh, it has Boom!
Wow! Oh, that's some. Wow,
That's even worse than Whirlwind!
Oh my gosh, that is something. Goodness gracious.
Jesus Christ! Who made this ROM?
Wow, dude. Okay.
Well, there it is again.
Doesn't have a Master Ball or Level Ball, so well, he gets it that time.
Yep.
With that YOLO Ball. No trolling on the same level as Paradox experienced earlier with that Yanma.
Jesus Christ, that was bad. What is Herc doing?
I think he's going for the Shelter. But Yeah.
Was that here?
Yeah, the Shelder was on Route 46.
Oh yeah.
So he could just do that. I
That's
mean,
too
I don't know. Would he have enough money for the Staryu? It was like the how I forget how much the second one costs.
800.
800. Like that's not too bad. He probably has enough for that, right? So I feel like that would be faster to just buy the Staryu,
Yeah.
involve that. Certainly be
Going the wrong
less. Certainly be less luck based than trying to find the Shelder. Of course, he's gonna find it straight away now that I've said that. Never mind, he found Sunflora instead.
It's
Not on the card this
possible
time.
that one of these other Pokes on the card does end up having a rock type move.
Yeah, that'd be nice for him.
Ooh, Eevee. That's a normal type.
Sure is. And that's another easy one to evolve too.
Yeah. Yeah, to preempt a question in chat. No, you can't evolve an Eevee with multiple stones and have it count separately.
Yep, the goal says you have to evolve 4 different Pokemon. So,
So they have to be different from the outset.
mhm.
Looks like Swerb has his 6.
Mhm.
The winner of Her's going to check. Yeah, 6 normal types is super easy. They're all over the place. Everything is half normal. Ooh, Entei's in
Entei in
Olivine
Olivine.
water.
Pretty good.
Swerve's going to see the Skarmory info and
Yeah, Skarmory in
die a
terrible
little
spots,
inside.
yeah. Checking that Shelder, or
Oh,
maybe
no.
not checking that Shelder.
So he's going to take out these Pokemaniacs. Oh, excuse me. Suddenly yawning all over the place. Not that this run is boring, it's been a roller coaster of emotion. This has been a long day. Can't imagine, Garf, how you're still awake.
Yeah, it is half past midnight here, but
Yeah.
I'm alright. I'm alright.
Listen to me complaining, it's only 7:30 in my time zone.
You probably got up earlier than me, to be fair.
Yeah, how does 6:30 sound?
Oh jeez, no, I got up at like 9 o'clock, so
I wish I could wake up at 9 o'clock, but no. I'm trained to wake up early.
nah, my work was at 12:30 today, so I didn't have to worry too much about that.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Practically have a 9 to 5.
Nice, the Swerve getting that charcoal in Azalea. Herc's still hasn't found the Shelder. He might just
Probably
have.
the 10%.
He might just have forgotten that the Staryu was a Game Corner Pokemon. He might just be like, you know, I'm gonna check this first one, just to see if it's breedable. I'm sure he'd have enough for 800 coins, surely.
Yeah. And you know, he might also have enough for the 1500. In case
I can't
the
remember what
numbers
that.
were wrong.
What was that? I don't think it was anything important, but I can't remember what the 1500 was.
The only important thing it is synergy with by all 3.
Yeah, but yeah, he doesn't need that goal.
He doesn't need it, but it's good to check off.
Like if he wants to do that, he'd have to go to Union Cave to defeat Lapras. Well, I mean, he has to go into Union Cave for the Pokemaniacs, I guess.
Yeah, so he could just route them in at the same time.
But I don't think he has enough money for the Game Corner Pokemon. For
So
all
it looks
three.
like Swerv's checking the TM down in Slowpoke well.
I don't think he needs to do this though. Like he has.
I mean,
does he have the same info that Herc does?
He might be missing a couple of the Suikin Rakulente.
I can't remember if he if he fought the trainer with the Sand Slash, because Herc because that was the one where it was the two poker fans. So I'm not sure if Swerb fought the one with the Sand Slash.
Well, there's Wild Poliwrath here in case they wanted to run it.
It's a little late for that. You and your flipping anime memes.
Swerb's still looking for that extra rock type move. Meanwhile, it looks like.
Did he find it? He found a Staryu but didn't catch it.
What
Dang,
are
Swerb.
you doing?
Swerb.
Maybe he remembers.
You think he remembers the Game Corner Staryu? Maybe. I don't know. We'll have to ask him about that one.
Well, he's going into Union Cave now.
Yep, guess he's fighting the Pokemaniacs here.
Look, baby medic.
Man.
And the card spoils it for us as per usual, but yeah. For the basement TM.
Okay, that's Draenor, but not really sure why he bothered checking that when he had a guaranteed path.
Well, he was probably hoping for an easier path, and this gives it to him.
This gives him it gives him a slightly easier one. He can,
Yeah, I mean, if he's going for row 1 anyway, then Glacier Badge plus the TM34 would give him column 2 as well.
So what? He would just what would be the what? But like these are all so fast. The other things that he can do anyway. So like, what would he not do at this point? He'd either not catch the Pokemon in Lugia's room, or he'd not evolve 4 different Pokemon.
Thinking emoji. Don't steal the TMs that you need. I'm watching you.
Is he going for the Game Corner pokes? This is
He
like
might
weird.
be.
This is weird. I mean, he doesn't need this. I don't know. Oh, so he did get the Sand Touch info. Okay.
Okay, so he has enough to buy all 3. Or not.
He's just buying some stones. It looks like.
Okay, he might. If he does decide to go for the Game Corner pokes, you'll need a little bit more money.
But like under Race Pressure, I think this would be a situation where I'd find it difficult to root out a pass just because I have so much info on so many goals. He doesn't
have enough money.
He doesn't have enough money, but he doesn't need this goal. He has an easy path without it. Unless he just really doesn't want to do the Glacier Badge stuff, but then why would you bother going for the TMs? I don't know. So it was Tyranitar. Okay, that's great and all, but you need that Staryu. And that's, you could have just bought that and not looked for the Shelter.
Anyway, the Lapras is a Sneasel today.
I don't know. I feel like these two are kind of a little bit not really sure what to do just because they have all this info and like what's the best thing to do.
They have too many routes.
That might be it. I think that might be it.
But Hercules's a couple of one-off bingos that you can easily get. That's not gonna do it for you, Herc. Just selling the rare candy. I mean, I guess if you're not gonna use it, might as well get it out of your inventory. But you're better off going for Glacier Badge and coming back once you have that money.
Well, he's doing that now.
Yeah. My man.
He'll definitely have enough after this.
Yeah.
Not that I think this goal is necessary.
We're finally teaching Sweet Scent. And doing exactly what I talked about earlier, which is switching the moves around.
There we go. Now, I must have missed what he's looking for down here.
He's looking for a Pokemon.
Okay. Well, it wasn't Shelder, it wasn't Sandslash, it wasn't Skarmory.
Well, you found a
Well,
Pikachu,
he's found a Pikachu
stone
that
type.
can, yeah, you can evolve that one easily. It's not the Entei, that was an Olivine. Unless it was also here.
I don't remember seeing it here.
Okay.
Could have been the Suicune.
Huh. Maybe. But yeah, but like Olivine Water is pretty good for Entei. Just 6 slots. Well, I guess what.
Maybe he wasn't actually looking, he just didn't repulse and hit an encounter just at random in those 2 slots.
Well, there's a 3rd egg, anyways. Not getting the Dunsparce back, so can't check for that rock. Just doesn't know that it has that rock move.
Pikachu doesn't have it either.
Well, I mean, he's gonna get it back, but it's grown to 8 levels, which I think is, yeah, that gets it to 13, so it will have forgotten Ancient Power by now. Oh,
yeah,
no! Oh, no!
Yeah.
He has no idea that it taught over Ancient Power. Oh, the Smoochum had rollout, did it?
And Herc killed it in 1 shot.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, Herc almost certainly doesn't have the rock type move anymore.
Hmm. Nah, Herc didn't keep Sandstorm, he taught Surf over it.
Yeah, I'm gonna send him a DM real quick.
No, don't send him a DM. What are you talking? Yes, don't do that. Let him suffer, dude. If he thinks he's still got a goal at the end, we'll have to tell him otherwise. But don't send him a DM now.
Oh, Herc says that he sells a rock move somewhere. He'll have to.
Well, he'll let us know then, won't he?
That was after he put the pokes into the daycare.
No, that's fine. Don't tell him. Don't tell him.
Okay.
Like we saw Ancient Power. If he has a rock move somewhere else, then that's great. And you know he'll let us know then. But if it's the Dunsparces, we'll have to make him check to see if it hasn't unlearned it.
Yeah, we'll ask him about it in the interview.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like I'm doing this to be mean or anything, but we shouldn't really be, you know, helping them as they're racing.
Well, we're also, in a way, acting as referees. So, oh, there's wild Dunsparce here. And he's running. It probably doesn't have the move anyway. Maybe it does, I don't know.
Nah, it won't until level 20. Because it was the first move at level 5.
Yeah, you're right. Well, I mean, level 5 is technically a level up move.
Yeah, so I
So-
mean, anywhere up to level 12, it'll have ancient power.
Right, but what I'm saying is, Dunsparce gets a move at level 5.
Yeah, well,
So that move could have been Ancient Power.
No, because ancient power is at the top of the move slot. So when Pokemon learn moves, the wild Pokemon learn moves, they appear at the bottom of the move slot. And
Right, but remember that all Pokemon start out at level 1 with 4 moves.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, what? Yeah, well, I mean, I guess its first move could have been like Sandstorm or something before level 5. I guess that's possible.
Well, at any rate, the daycare would override the move in the first slot. Anyway, Herc picking up the third of the Game Corner Pokemon. He hasn't rocked it yet, though.
Yeah, he has all 3, so
Should-
just mark that for him, I guess. Or
Let's say give him a minute to realize.
Okay, so has he evolved 4? I've only did I miss
let's see.
one?
He
I've got
evolved
Abracadabra, Slowpoke, Slowking, and Staryu, Starmie. What was his other one?
I don't know. Well, he doesn't have an egg yet.
Oh, ooh, that's nasty.
It's annoying. Meanwhile, Swerb checking these electrodes. There's Amistar, which I think had a boom move earlier.
Oh, sorry, that's Swerb has evolved 4. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Swerb has evolved 4, I think.
Yeah, he did. Okay.
Yeah, just mark that for him then.
And there's Clefairy, which is potentially 2 more normal types.
Yep, 2 more normal types and another evolution for him.
Yep. Get ring. Let's hope it doesn't have something trolly like teleport. Doesn't even matter. Wait. Rocket had a TM not paying dividends. For whatever reason, he's not evolving the Poliwhirl into Poliwrath.
Well, if he evolves a Clefairy, that will just give him that he definitely has 6 normals now, and he's evolved those 4.
Yep. Yeah, he just checked the normals. So you just need to pick up the charcoal and get his last egg. And make sure that he still has a rock move somewhere.
Yeah. And that'll be that.
So when he duns, I think one of us needs to say, not so fast.
Speedrun police!
He's going to Lugia's room!
Wait, why? He doesn't need to do this. Well, maybe he just, well, he doesn't have the 3 eggs yet, I guess. So, this is a good backup. 3 eggs is only would only have given him the 1.
Yeah, and I guess once he's done with this, he can fly over, get the charcoal, and that's done.
Mm-hmm. So, did he hit the trainer with 6 Pokemon?
That's
No.
unfortunate.
Dang it, Herc.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
This is like from Olivine is the way I got here in my race, and then since then I timed it from Cianwood, and it's like faster and easier. So
Yeah.
just
Going from Cianwood, you just backtrack a little. And
yeah, you just like go up a bit and then go to the right, and it's really easy.
yeah.
Just go like straight through the middle of the islands, basically.
So we know what Herc's path to finish is.
Yeah, just the
What-
Lugia's room and the charcoal.
What is Swerb's path to finish? He needs Sand/Arbok to complete column 5. I'm pretty sure he has that info.
Yeah, he has the Sand/info.
He needs to buy the pokes, catch a poke in Lugia's room.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he's not doing the rock type move because he didn't realize that the Dunsparce had it.
Yeah, and when he checked it, had already forgotten.
Okay, so Herc's changed his mind, I guess, and is buying the charcoal. Maybe he's gonna check the eggs again.
Yeah.
Okay, or not. Or he's going to Lugi's room anyway. Maybe he just,
Yes.
because he can finish here and not have to, like, escape out of there. But, you know, if he's forgotten the ancient power, then he has to escape out of there anyway.
Yeah. Well, at least he hasn't.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
no!
No, he hit this guy too! I guess he must just not be used to doing this goal.
I guess not.
Swerves back to searching for Sandslash.
Oh, he probably just went to pick up an escape rope so that he can rope out and check the egg if he needs to. But
Well, he doesn't need to do that because this is the last
I
goal
mean-
he needs.
this will be Cinco for him, provided that he has the rock move still.
Yeah. Like, I don't know if we've missed anything, but I think the only thing we saw was the Dunsparce, and he didn't change the move order.
Yeah. Well, once he starts checking slots, or like once I see him mark the goal for Lugia's room, I'll alert him to the fact that he
Okay.
might not actually be done.
Yeah, as for Swerve's path, I guess he can do column 4, column 5, then what? Row 3, if you can find Swagger. Row 4, and then BLTR. I guess that's the, yeah, I guess with the info he has, that's the best he can do. So yeah, we're just saying to Herc about the Dunsparce thing.
Yeah. Just letting him know that there's a chance he's not actually done. So Swerb still has a chance to get back in this.
Yeah, all he would need to do would be buy another Dunsparce. It wouldn't be too much of a
Yeah.
time loss there.
It is,
But like, I don't think he reordered the moves, and and he certainly Swerb took enough steps where it forgot it.
Yeah, but he still doesn't have an egg. It's kind of weird. I mean, he checked,
It
not
is
brother
a bit
sister.
strange. Yeah, that's too
Yeah.
much. He will have forgotten it. Yep.
Yep.
So he needs to buy another.
So
Yeah, he's just gonna buy another one. He'll need root. He'll need more space, I guess.
yeah, so I unmarked it for the time being.
Okay, but he'll mark it again really soon, and that'll be that.
Yeah. I messed with Swerb found with the rock move through all of that.
Oh, did he find something else with a rock move? Okay, might have been that Bell Awesome then.
Okay.
There it is.
There
Alright.
we go. Okay, I'll mark it for him
he's
again.
done. Now he's done.
Yay!
We did it.
Although, to be fair, if he had generated an egg, that would have been done as well. Because he would have picked up
Yeah,
BLTR.
Yeah, that's right. But no such luck. But it's all good. Done for realsies.
Alright, let's see if he wants to do an interview. And Swerb finally catching the sand slash. Oh, nope. I spoke too
Nope.
soon.
Boom again.
That was stupid.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah,
On me,
like,
I should have totally realized that, and I just completely forgot.
yeah, just like easy mistake to make. I guess just like need to reorder it and make sure it doesn't overwrite it.
So we saw that. So we saw that the Dunsparce had ancient power. Swerb didn't. He put the two in the daycare, got the egg, took out from the Dunsparce. It had gained 8 levels, and started the rock
So it
move
just
off.
got to level 13, which was when it learned the next move. So he checked the moveset then, and so he had no idea that the Dunsparce had ancient power.
Yeah.
So that made his routing a lot harder. I think he's caught a Bell Awesome with a rock move now, but
I'm also an idiot.
there were a lot of
wasted
goals he could have done, and it was kind of like, yeah, I feel like I feel like maybe you didn't quite take the most efficient path to finishing, but in the end it worked out anyways. And not getting three eggs was pretty garbage as well.
I know.
Yeah, the third egg was really what made me kind of like, alright, I'm just gonna go get charcoal and get the Lugia's room, because I was gonna do that anyway. Before showing up was definitely. I was an idiot, because I went to get the Dunsparce, and I forgot to check the other two. I was like, I thought I saw T-Tar. I was like,
Oh
I
yeah,
didn't
we
see the
thought you might
second
have
one.
forgotten to star you.
When I
Yeah,
came
we
back,
were
I'm
looking for
like,
that
I'm
shoulder.
gonna star you. Like, I just wasted like 10 minutes looking for that stupid shelter. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, I don't know. I thought you might have just been like not bothering to get that goal because you weren't maybe you weren't sure if you had enough money. But then you were going for that goal, so it was all a bit confusing.
Path, it was TLBR, BLTR, column 5, column or row 1, and I think column 4. Or row 4 instead of column 4, but
Yeah.
I mean, either way, I could have just done that, but once I saw the Maniacs and Lapras and everything lining up perfectly with the Sand Slash, it was like, okay, obviously I'm doing call 5, row 4. TLBR should be an easy one because, you know, I have shoulder information, but I got to start you anyway.
Yeah, 3 eggs will be
and then
easier, right?
row 1.
Right?
Gen
I came
2
back-
rating, man.
Seriously, like, I panicked. I was like, oh. I was like, uh-oh.
Well, I mean, this card, you ended up having so much information on this card that it was a slight setback, but you know, it was you could work around it pretty comfortably.
wasn't that bad. I also miscounted because I thought I needed the 3 eggs. I thought I only had 3, and then I needed to do 3 eggs, Lugia, and charcoal. But then I realized I miscounted, and I actually had 4 with charcoal.
I do that
And
all
then
the time.
Lugia would give me the 5th one. It was just like a quick counting error that I just didn't account for. I think I didn't account for. I think that was my issue, even though I had it.
Yeah, what was the route I thought you were gonna do originally? I didn't think you were gonna go for the TM. I thought you were gonna like do, what was it? I think it was row 1, and then what? Maybe I thought row 5 at the time. Then Skarmory was in a terrible spot. I don't know. I can't remember what I was thinking. It was like, but yeah, you could have done like what? Column 1, column 4, column 5, and then the 2 diagonals, I guess.
Well,
was what I was
column
thinking you'd do.
1 would have required another TM.
Oh, sorry, not column 1. I meant row 1 rather. Row 1.
There we go.
Column 4, column 5. They're the 2 diagonals. As I think what I thought you might be doing.
That honestly was like my main initial path. Like that really was my initial path. And
Okay.
once I saw where Skarmory was, it was like, oh well, that's kind of it really kind of hex with row 5 then.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, like it was one of those cards where you just like had all this information, and it's kind of like, and in that sense, I don't know how it is for you, Herc, but for me, it's often harder to work out a route then, just because like I have. Well, I could do this, but then I could also do all this stuff, and it, like I have like 8 different bingos I could maybe go for, and it's all a bit much for me sometimes.
For me, I usually have like a little bit of clarity, even when I have this many options. Like, I tend to like lump things together to like based on area as well. So like if you notice, like when I do these, I'll often like put something off until I have something so that way I can go into like one like goldenrod, for example, and just knock out like 4 things at one time quickly and efficiently. Except this time I kind of like got a little tripped up because of money for whatever reason.
I guess you know, not getting flustered in a situation just comes with experience with just having cards like this, really.
Yeah. I mean, you did take a pretty nasty wipe early on after you'd sold your PP up among other money items.
Yeah. Well, that was the weird thing too, because I had like $48,000 and I still was somehow short. I don't know how.
Well, you bought a couple stones, so that brought you down to like 42 or something.
I was like, okay, I have to account for this, and then I just immediately forgot. Oops.
Dang, dude. Oops, indeed.
Yeah.
But yeah. I mean, that Magmar ended up being all right in the end. With that, getting that Fire Blast by level up, pretty good.
Yeah. By the way, I just want to mention we do have a dot forfeit from Swerb.
Okay.
So he's not going to finish this out.
Alright.
Let's see if he wants to join us in the call.
Sure he will. Oh boy, it's my rematch against Medic. I'm excited for my next match.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, that'd be a good one.
Yeah, so Herc having won this obviously goes on to face Medic, and the winner of that match gets to face whoever wins against Kizaron.
All right. So
Swerb,
how was that race? How was that race for you?
Hey, it was alright. It was about what I expected, to be honest.
I mean, I think the big thing that got limited your routing possibilities a bit was I don't think you realized that the Dunsparce from the game corner actually did have a rock type move, but when you withdrew it from the daycare, it had overwritten it.
Yeah, I caught on to that.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, I caught up on Discord chat.
Ah, I see.
Yeah,
I
I should have checked before I put it in the daycare. That was kind of an error on my part.
Yeah,
but I was really just banking on like finding another rock type, which I happened upon just after Herc finished. But
yeah, and then I guess the other thing was like you didn't have the the Hitmon info, and I think Herc ran into 2 different Hitmons. He ran into
Yeah, so
he
there
ran
was
into one-
Hitmonchan
Hitmon
in the
top.
contest and Hitmontop outside.
In the contest.
yeah,
Yeah.
Hitmonchan in the
Gosh,
contest.
I had to feel. I was like so sure that's where you saw it, and like I was just like, I don't know. I ran into like, I don't know, I think 5 different things, and
You
I
ran
just,
into like
Yeah, that-
several Houndour, which Herc didn't run into at all, but he'd already got the sample
Oh.
anyway, so it didn't matter.
That
Yeah,
was insane.
Contest was Hitmonchan and Zapdos.
yeah, I figured it was the contest, but I just like wasn't running into it, and I was like, well, I don't want to keep looking around here forever because it might not be here for sure, and so I just bailed.
Yeah, I
but you
mean,
did catch that Sentret, which ended up working out for you, getting the Furry Kadabra and 1 evolution.
Oh.
yeah. Meanwhile, Herc going with a fishing strat that I guess paid off there with
Yeah.
the Abra evolving into Kadabra.
I just
I
want
was
to
like so confused when you marked that square like right after me.
Yeah, right. I saw you
I was
mark
like-
it. I'm like, really? Did he go fishing too? It's like, what's going on?
I was like
He-
really
he-
hoping like that was like a leg up I have on you.
I mean, he did go fishing as well. He just didn't find the Abra like you did.
Where,
Yeah,
where did
so-
you find it fishing?
I found it fishing right inside Union Cave.
I
in
ran into like
Goldenrod.
a Raichu.
Yeah, it was a
Uh,
Raichu.
I
Yeah.
usually
Okay.
just only fish for 1 encounter if I'm doing that thread at all, and I just moved on.
The funny thing is, you both did fishing strats in the Ilex area. Like, you did it in Ilex, and Herc did it on 35.
Yeah, well, I figure if I'm gonna go out of my way to like grab the old rod, I'll just set it to select and check like at least one other spot before I get to goldenrod and replace the bike with it.
It's honestly the best way to go about it. I like doing that. Like, it kind of like, especially on 35, like when like your opponent probably expects to like your position at that point.
Oh, I
To
see.
find
So it's
something
like
in the water. It's
also,
like
they might think it's in the contest or something.
Yeah,
right or in the grass. So I'm like, ooh.
it's
Oh, I
good
see.
metagaming, actually.
I see. So
Little
that's
sneaky.
Yeah,
just
it's like a
good
free,
trick for you
easy
there.
extra like spot to check that I can throw off your opponent. Where was Swagger? Where was TM34? Like that's what
Department
was
store
making me mad. Where was it?
in the basement.
Of which what? Of where?
The
It
Goldenrod
was in the
department
Goldenrod.
store.
Of the department store in Goldenrod.
Oh, yeah, I didn't check. Okay.
Yeah, I mean that was like I don't think Herc needed to go for TMs at that point, but like it would have been helpful for you certainly with your because you just had a little bit less info than he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, because we ran into like all 3 dogs, so like I checked one of them. I don't remember where they were, but I was like, I'm sure between the 3 of them, I should be able to catch one. And so I was
Yeah,
like, if
I
I can
think-
get 34, that would get me 2 bingos.
Yeah, I think Herc ran into 2 of them because you hit the last on what was
Yeah.
it? On that
On
6.
I don't remember what the read number is, but it's
Yeah,
like 38 or something. I don't know.
I think we're just like south
30-something.
of Equity, so 37.
36. It says 37.
Yeah, 37 east
No,
or
it
west
was
of
it was like
Equitique.
it was west of Equity, so
One that
was-
normally
West-
gives you the
west
phone
of
number.
If it was west of Equity, there would have been 38.
it was 38. Ha! There we go. I'm learning these
never mind.
numbers. Eventually, I'll be able to be as good as Peak on this.
Yeah. By the way,
So-
shout outs to Chad for identifying what the roamers were.
Yeah, we didn't have any audio at all, so had to
Yeah.
trust chat on that one.
We didn't even have an OST playing.
Nah.
Well,
the
what
chat
were they?
both
I don't know Pokemon calls at all.
Let's see if I can scroll up and find it.
Because
I
well, I
think,
mean, it's not super important. Like if you guys don't remember,
like
but
one,
like
one-
I wish that was something I like was better at. But
I think like one of them was Pupitar, one of them was Houndoom, and I forget what the other one was.
Yeah,
Oh my
uh,
God.
The Pupitar, Houndoom, and Krabby.
And Krabby, okay.
I don't think I've ever checked this TM spot before.
I
there you go.
did not even listen to the dog cries. They just kind of happened, and I just didn't even internalize anything that happened in that moment.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go mode that I was just like, yeah, whatever. Oh, dogs. Ooh, interesting.
Wait, did you catch the
nice.
Sand Slash south of Lake of Rage?
Go up on me the first time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was fun
I
to
just felt
watch.
like that's what would. Oh, I was like gonna actually finish it out, but it was like between that and not finding TM34, I was like, no, I'm done.
By the way, I just have to say, the exploding mill tank is very unlikely the same mill tank that we saw in Paradox's race earlier today.
The explosions on your side, Swerve? I think you died twice to a crit boom. It was so
Yeah,
stupid.
Like
Like
so annoying.
once
One
to
was
an
in like
Omastar.
Slowpoke well,
Yeah,
and
you
then
died
I
to,
don't
like,
remember what the other one was.
I think it was like once to something in Slowpoke well, like an Omastar or something, and then the other one was in I think in Morty's gym maybe or something like that around there.
Yeah,
I
and then
can't
I
can't remember what
yeah
it was, but yeah, it was
countered
another.
with my own exploding mill tank.
Yeah, didn't you? I think you won like I think there were two battles in Morty's gym where it was just like there was nothing on your side, and the opponent came up and say, "Hey, congratulations, I guess, for blowing up your Pokemon."
All that remained was like my little 6 whatever, my Lickitung, my jerk.
You
Yeah.
jerk, yeah.
Yeah, that was funny because that happened twice in Morty's gym.
Yeah, it was pretty ridiculous.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I like because it was after you finished, and I was like, I mean, I'm close enough. I could probably finish this out. And so I was like hunting for like 5 minutes until I found that Sand Slash, and then it just exploded on me, and I was like,
Yep, sounds about right.
20 encounter slots to find it, and it blew up immediately. And I'm like, you've got to be joking. So I just started to YOLO ball, and then it took 3 more encounters until it showed up, and he got it immediately. So I got really lucky, honestly.
What a race!
That was a good
Yeah.
race. Congrats, dude.
All right.
Thanks, man. Good luck in your next race.
You as well.
Yeah, Swerb.
I
I don't
Hey.
need it.
Who
Actually,
are
you know
you?
what?
I'm racing what Cruel, I think.
Is that what it is? Let me have a look and yeah, you're facing Cruel and
Yeah.
loses round 3.
Oh boy. Okay.
I mean, I think you both have a shot in that one. Swerve versus Cruel. I reckon that could be a good
Close
race.
one.
Got another close, and it'll definitely be a close one in winners. That's for sure. With Medic and Herc, I reckon that'll
Yeah.
be
So
that'll
I mean,
be one to watch.
it is Medic after all.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll see a bunch
Well-
of nice memes in that race.
You'll have to one up him by skipping Fly in that race.
Oh my goodness.
Show him who's boss.
Do it. You won't.
And
I need to beat Medic so I can play against Keys and beat him.
yeah. Speaking of keys, also on this side of the bracket we have Monty Bank versus Consultant, the winner
Man.
of which goes up to face Keys.
Jeez. I mean,
that match is in 2 hours.
Yeah.
wow. Oh, okay. So we'll figure out who Keys' next opponent is. If it's Mountebank, I mean, Keys versus Mountebank, just like, I think that's just, I think for me, those are the top 2 players of the tournament. So that'll be quite the match if it turns out that way. But we're looking a bit too far into the future here. We still have to do Mountebank versus Consultant first in
If I may peer into the stargazing a little bit, if Monty does win, I think the next 2 matches in the top of the winners bracket are going to be pretty lit, because
Yeah.
even if it's Keys, Monty, me, and Medic, those are like 2 races that are going to be and really well contested, and then the race immediately after that will be exactly the same. We've got a
Right.
lot of like really, really good races coming up.
Yep, definitely a lot of
Especially in losers bracket too.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
definitely
tomorrow
a lot
at-
of hype incoming.
Tomorrow at 3, we've got Kroya versus Civil Yoshi. We've got 3 matches coming up on Friday. One at 5 a.m. that will not be restreamed because it's like super early, but that's
How do you
Wizroom
think?
versus Dio Games.
Because we were talking about maybe if someone was around to restream, then we'd have commentators available. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's a little dicey to get people. Because most of I think all the restreams like US. So
Yeah, US East Coast, so
Yeah.
like 5 a.m. Eastern is not an ideal time to be awake and restreaming. But
Yeah.
we will for
Oh.
sure have restreams for the 12 o'clock race on Friday. That's Kevin versus Phantom Matt. And back in the winners bracket at 4 p.m. on Friday, we have Storm
Yeah.
versus Garfield the Lightning.
Oh man, that's a scary match for me.
That one
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to.
Snorm's in the chat right now. I'm a little scared, but I'll give it my
Well-
all. Anything could happen.
Yep, whoever wins that match goes up to face Technetium 43, who's a relatively new player in these tournaments. But he's been a bit of a powerhouse. I'm looking forward to seeing his next match.
But yeah, I
That
think
is
we
really
probably
good.
I think we've probably talked for like more than enough time by now.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
I-
definitely.
I think it's time that we signed off.
Yeah, so yep, feel free to check out
Hours.
more of the tournament races that we've talked about. Check out the Randomania Marathon that's going on right now on the main Randomania channel, twitch.tv/Randomania.
Random
to
Media OG.
That's not the link, but whatever.
That's not the link.
Feel
I
free
know.
to feel free to follow the runners, HerculesBenchpress and Swerb, and follow my esteemed commentator Peacock Alt, and maybe throw me a follow as well if you like what you hear. Well, if you like what you heard, and
Yep.
thanks so much to our restreamer as well, Rio Station.
Yep,
And
and,
yeah, hope you enjoyed, everybody. Have a good evening.
One last note, if you're not already on our Discord, we have random casual matches every now and then. If you want to join in, try this format out for yourself, there's a link to the Discord on the challenge page for this tournament. Post that in the chat as well.
I think
Yep.
that's I think there should be a link to it in the Randomania
Is there?
panel. I think below the stream.
That's probably a command for it. I don't know what it is. Oh,
there
we go.
is!
Below the
Yeah,
stream.
right there.
Look at that. Technology's incredible. But
Technology is incredible. The
And with that-
original Pokemon meme.
and with that, I think it's time to sign off. So thanks for
Yeah.
watching, everybody, and we'll see you next time.
Peace.
I love you. GG Swerb.
Yeah, GG, dude.